drink. All right.
It's open. He's drinking 2 C4s. He's drinking 2 energy drinks in one day. And again, not just regular energy drinks, but like pre-workout energy drinks.
Okay, we got our weed. Is there anything else that we need? No?
You just get tired after that.
So, most of the part is that you're going to pay attention to the camera mostly, alright? And if you want to say something, you just let me know.
I hate when he grabs the head of the dolls.
Alright? Okay. Alright.
I believe that 31 would be Priest Holmes.
Got the weed here, got all that. Got my trophy here. Got it all set. Alright, so are you ready for this? Alright, let's do this. Alright.
I've tried the 200 one, and it's still a pre-workout. It's still not
Alright, let's get started on this, Ben.
something you can just drink and just like sit at the computer.
Okay, I think we're ready for action, aren't we?
What's up, y'all? This
Oh
is
my
Vinny
God.
Mac here, and welcome to the first ever
Oh, he's still doing this
Brandy
thing.
and Vinny Mac show. And we're doing it live. And why are we deciding to do it live? I think it's the best way to do it. Because you guys want to get to know her, right? So we're going to take this moment and we're going to say hello to everybody on Instagram. Hello. And if you haven't met her, this is Brandy. And Brandy says hello to all of the fans on Instagram. And we're going to say hello to every single one of you. And thank you for tuning in for the Brandy and Vinny Mac show. So we got much to talk about. And I know you guys got some questions of how we've been. So I'm going to take the time on letting you guys know that we haven't been doing much videos
Oh yeah?
on the beginning of the 2024 year. And the reason why is because we're going through little difficult times because everything's going up, like the gas, the bills, everything. Everything's going up. And grocery items are going up.
Grocery. Okay. So everything's expensive. Everything's expensive, right? I think this is a point that we can all agree on, right? However, did it just get expensive? Was it today? Was it yesterday? Was it the beginning of February? Has it been expensive? Then if it's been expensive, what I'm asking, my point is, maybe at one point he felt very comfortable with the amount of money in his bank account, right? Maybe let's say, I don't know, $800 in his checking account. I mean, he doesn't have a savings account, all right? He just had 800 in his checking account, and he doesn't anymore. And now everything's expensive. Now I wonder if we can figure out some of the correlation. And I'm not saying you can't buy stuff. I think everybody should be able to buy some things that they want. Some things. Right? Now, a sex doll? No, you should not buy that. If you don't have $800 to spare, if you spend $800 and then all of a sudden you are broke and you can't even make YouTube videos anymore, then I don't think you should buy that.
And it's been a little stressful, but we do whatever it takes to stay positive about it. But you can see us, we're all dressed up and ready for the Super Bowl this upcoming weekend. And we're going to get to that in a little bit. And you can see we got our energy drinks.
Mm-mm.
And this is our first time trying these. And what is that, Ben? What do you want? You want a drink real quick? All right, I'll help you out real quick. Give me a second, y'all.
Yeah, he should have done that Don't Eject Me the first time he got fucking $1,200 from the government.
That's enough?
Stop.
Okay.
doing this.
All right. All right, she just got her drink, and I think I'm going to take one as well. So let's do that real quick. and the WWE energy drinks.
That's right, Radio
we just
Cody.
tried these for the very first time, and I got
He got him because they're the WWE. He thinks it's the WWE energy drink. He thinks it's the actual WWE energy drink. That explains it. That explains why he's drinking it. God damn it. God damn it.
So right before we get to that, I'm going to give you a little example of what am I talking about.
Of what am I talking
of the
about?
Vinnie Mac era.
Of the Vinnie Mac era.
So you guys might be wondering, what is the Vinnie Mac era?
I'm wondering what...
So
oh,
I'm
yeah,
going to give
you're
you an
right.
example. On the beginning of the year of 2009, all the way to 2019,
2019.
I call it as the Kissinger's era.
S and Kissinger's
and
era?
The reason why I say the Kissinger's era is probably the guy I used to be. That's who I used to be.
Pre-divorce.
That's back then. That's in the past.
That's when he dated his ex-wife and
so
got
I was
married.
pretty much a nice guy, and I had so much friends and all that. But at one point,
now, this is going to get dark. So he's talking about from 2009 to 2019. He was a great guy, had a lot of friends.
that was different back then. So what's the difference between the Kissinger's era and the Vinnie Mac era? So I'll give you a few examples.
No friends, no wife, no teeth, fucks a plastic doll.
So the first example is that I don't give a damn what people say about me.
Okay.
I don't care what they say about me. I'm living my life one day at a time, and I don't care how much money I make or how many videos I make. All it matters to me is that every single one of you enjoy my very own content. That I'm going to do whatever it takes to entertain every single one of you in the best way possible, because that's what makes me happy. So what makes me happy is entertaining the world. I like being on front of the camera and the back of the camera. So I don't know what my future holds for me, but I know it's going to be a very good run because I believe in it. So the Vinnie Mac era is pretty much, I can do whatever I want. Nobody to judge me or anything like that. If anybody talks negative about me, there's one hint. The more hate that gets put on me, that gives me more strength.
It's so stupid, man. It's so fucking stupid. Thank you, Michael. Great joke. It makes me so frustrated to hear shit like that. Where, hey, my life is perfect, and the problem is everybody else. Everybody else is the reason I don't have friends, and I don't have a wife, and I can never date, and I have to fuck a big hunk of plastic, and the last big hunk of plastic got a bezoar so big in it, it exploded and a bunch of spiders came out, so I had to throw away in the trash. And then the only guy I know who still hangs out with me took it home.
It gives me the opportunity to keep up what I'm doing. So I am going to have haters. I'm going to have people dissing on me and all that.
Yeah, okay.
But is that going to affect me? No. And the why is because I'm stronger than I ever had been.
You're not, dude. You're dying.
But I still have a slight shield in front of my heart because I can't hardly trust anybody anymore.
He straight up is dying.
I got to watch out of how much people I trust.
He dropped like 30 pounds in a month.
So pretty much the Vinnie Mac era is just...
And all he did was just nothing.
The circle small in my
I think he has like some sort of stomach bug.
I welcome you all.
A tapeworm. Yeah, this is a new girlfriend. This is Brandy.
My New Year's resolution is to build my very own family with everybody I become friends with. So, take for example, Deck One Dealt.
Oh my god,
I met them for the very first time at the gathering. But I became friends with them on live broadcasts, like on YouTube Live.
Live broadcast.
They were in their area, and I was in my area. They were in Columbus, I was in Dayton. I never met them in person, but I met them on live stream.
Okay.
So I did a podcast with them.
Yeah.
So that's how we all started. And then we met each other at the gathering.
Okay.
And then we built that friendship.
Okay.
And And also, I can trust these guys. They have to earn my trust. And when I got to do the podcast with them in person, and I just found out that they're not that bad. I just went to one of my Juggler Brothers' house to do this podcast, and I saw the background and all that. It looks so good. But when seeing it on screen, every time they do that podcast, it looks professional-like.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it.
What about you?
Background and all that. They do really good designs, and I love their basement. That's where they do their podcast, is in the basement.
Penelope, thank you. 18 months. Welcome back.
It
is quite tiny. I try not to look at it here.
And right after that podcast ended, they volunteered to go and do some video footage at that place that we went to, is Otherworld. We went to Otherworld together, and it wasn't my idea, but they welcomed me along. And what surprises me most is that one of them volunteered to buy my ticket, because I didn't even thought about going to Otherworld, but they welcomed me along. And I appreciated them for
I'm trying to get it to match up.
So they invited me over, and they said that we'll volunteer to pay your ticket. So that was their treat. That was their idea. They want to go to Otherworld, and they asked me to join them. And I told them that I didn't expect to do anything else, and they said, if you join us, we'll pay your ticket.
Awesome, man.
So
they found
were very nice enough.
He keeps finding the people who need to like get clout from Vinnie Mac. He keeps finding people who are so desperate for anything, and they have like zero audience, zero anything, and they're like, they look at Vinnie Mac and they go, boom, that's the guy I gotta glom onto. Let's invite him on. Christ. Kiss Messenger, 28 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Sorry I'm making fun of you.
I had an excellent time with them. And that's the type of people I want to build bonds with in the Vinnie Mac era. So the truth is, I do want to keep my circle small.
Okay.
But I do want to bond with the good people, the right people.
Okay.
That's why I am part of this Juggalo community. And this is where I fit in. And I love it. And so far, the Juggalo community has been
cover up the poster
right and loving me for who I am. And they don't even care
it's
how
a lot of
I
him.
am or insane I am or blah, 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 that situation. But I continue being me.
So it's Candy.
And I'm happy. And I'm enjoying it. So the Vinnie Mac era is pretty much just do what I love with no judgment. And
God damn it.
If the Juggalo community loves it,
God damn it,
thank you so much for that.
so much dog
because
shit.
This is what I enjoy to do. So I think enough. That's enough of talking about the Vinnie Mac era. So I guess you guys are very interested in getting to know Brandy. So are you ready to let the world know who you are? Because I think they're interested in getting to know. So let's get straight to it. So give me some time, y'all. So let me put my book up. So if you guys haven't been keeping track of how Brandy and I first
this is Drew's wife's meals. That's too many food.
And I was doing this one thing, and it's called A Shot of Love with Vinnie Mac. And we never met in person, but I saw pictures of them, and I got to know them, and they all had different personalities. But with Brandy here, she was very attracted to me, and there are certain reasons why I was attracted to her. So I'm going to give you a few tips of why did I choose Brandy.
Getting that ready.
Girl. And I'm very happy that I did. And she was very happy that I chose her. So I'm going to tell you a few things.
I got to move me up.
So the one thing that I really enjoyed about Brandy is because she's a day and night person. So what do you like more? What do you like more, the day or the night? You like the daytime a lot better because you've been waking up the same time as I have ever since you moved in?
What?
So ever since she moved in, she's been an early bird. So she's been waking up the same time as I do. So she's pretty much more of a day person than a night person. But I think I actually have a feeling that we are the same interests that there are times that we wake up early and there are times that we stay up late. So we're both in both sides. So, and the other thing is...
That's me watching this. No.
Never spend your money before you earned it. So,
what?
That quote right there, that means a lot to her. I gotta earn every single cent that I do on a job, just like her.
What the fuck
if
does that mean?
A job, she's gotta earn it, and which it was pretty cool. It's a very good quote to live on. So I gotta earn every single cent. I gotta work for it. So don't spend it until you earned it.
You bought a sex doll!
And she's a cat person, and she mostly enjoys eating out, but she does help me cook once in a while. And what was the first thing that we cooked together since we've been together? It was the hamburger helper, wasn't it?
Jesus Christ.
So I showed her how to cook the hamburger helper with me, and she did a pretty good job.
Okay.
And mostly all I did was I just gave her step by step of how to make this hamburger helper the way I like it.
Sounds awesome,
so
man.
I gave her a few tips on how to cook it, and she learned it pretty quick. She's a quick learner. So we had a very good time cooking a hamburger helper together. So
Action Series, 33 months. Welcome back. Thank you.
In cooking at home instead of just going out all the time, because I'm trying to break that habit as well. Because I have a bad habit of eating out a lot. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not a very huge cook.
No.
But I do the best I can.
Well, actually, you know what?
Be an average cook or whatever. So I do whatever it takes to cook much as I can.
I do.
And
Hell Faucet.
things that I like about her, she's
5 subs. He's dancing in the corner right now in front of Vinny.
Of the world or anything like that.
Woo!
She's fearless.
Woo!
She's honest. And she's independent.
Okay.
So that's what I like about her. She's independent.
I don't like her at all.
She told me that if we split the bill half and half, if we go out to eat or something like that.
I'm sorry, this is so distracting.
If she has her very own money to herself, she said that she wouldn't mind split the bill with me.
Yeah.
If me and her go out together and we both agree on it.
That's me.
On this location that we're going to go out to eat or something, we decide to split the bill.
Okay.
She'll pay her half and I'll pay my half.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because if we split half and half, she'll save money and I'll save money. And
that's not... When he has this doll and he does these live streams, he's always using it as a crutch to like complain about women, right? It's always like, well, here's why dating a doll is so much better, because they don't expect me to pay every time when I take them to God knows where, man. God knows where he would take you on your first fucking date, the park, and buy you a box of Skittles. A theater box of Skittles. Which is fine. Hey, the park's a great place. You got to meet him in a park. Olive Garden would be is very fancy for him. And I know it's a fucking joke. I know that's the fucking Facebook joke for 15 years. And it's true for him. No, he would take you bowling. He'd go to round 1 and pay for himself to bowl, and you just watch him. But it's a stand-in. He just wants to complain about women, and he wants to complain that women expect too much out of men these days. Women expect you to brush your teeth, to wipe your ass, to not wear a football jersey all day, to change out of your work clothes, to not just take pictures of yourself on a date. And that's not fair, because we got to be us. Fellas, we got to be us. That's right, not have any hair on your body. That's disgusting.
And as long as we do that, that will give us more chances to enjoy life a lot better. If you all agree with that.
Again, no women love
I wouldn't mind if
a hairy chest
on her own, and I'm making money for myself on my job and her job, whatever she does, and whatever I do. I think it's pretty fair that if we're not married, I think it's a good idea for to split the bill so it will help us save money.
Again, it's not helping you save money when you order a full meal, right? Here's how you save money when you eat out is you share something. You don't just split the bill. Oh, wow. Gonna have an aneurysm. It's just, I don't get it. Here's how you save money. You don't do it. Don't go out then. If you're so worried about that, right? But then split a meal. Also, your sex doll can't eat a meal. Right? So everything else aside, your sex doll can't eat food. You don't just get to... Because with his previous doll, and even this doll, on the pages, the Facebook pages and the Instagram pages he's made, he... Don't even explain. It's going to piss me off. He will at least post as her and be like, wow, Vinny got me a drink today. I'm so lucky to have this greatest husband. I'm so lucky he takes care of me. He bought me a shirt that says slut. Oh my gosh, Vinny, you're so kind. It's my favorite shirt. It also says Steelers on the back. Awesome. Okay. On some level, right? On some level, I could see in his mind where he thinks that like is like good. But because it's him posting as her saying that what a great husband he is, okay? But for him to be like, she's so great because she pays for half the meal. Like, there's nothing's believable there. It's just impossible. He can at least sort of in his head LARP as a loving, caring boyfriend if when he's saying, I brought her a drink, okay? But at this point, if he was sitting here telling you that, I'm just saying husband, Ordway, they're not married. If he was sitting here telling you, dating a doll is so wonderful because she doesn't eat and I save money by only ordering a meal for myself. Okay. While I would still say it's the most depressing thing you could ever say, at least it's like factual. Sure, he would be saving money than having to pay for 2 meals, which he's still buying 2 meals anyways because he's a fucking idiot. But okay, sure. But that's not what he's saying. I'm 17 minutes in, and he's got me. I'm hung up on this.
So we can go on adventures together, and she pay her half, and I pay mine.
Stop saying it!
So I'll let you guys be the judge of that. So if
he makes 2 meals.
So I have a question for you guys. If you guys are
this motherfucker does cooking videos, and he like orders a bunch of food and does enough to serve 2 meals. Like he's making a pasta meal, like chicken Alfredo. His favorite pasta is chicken Alfredo. Awesome that I just know that off the top of my head, right? And he'll make the 2 bowls and then put it in front of her and put it in front of him. And guess what? He's not putting it into a bowl, dirtying that bowl, and then putting it away. No, he's eating 2 of them.
And not married, do you feel it's all right if you two split the bill? That your partner would pay her half and you pay your half. And it'll save money that way.
Sure.
So, guys,
Cool.
Neil Pilgrim, thank you for 31 months. I'm not quite sure what go.
When we get a chance to talk to you guys. And the other thing is that she likes to party.
And Bono, 45 months. Thank you.
My party, and it's right here. She smokes weed. She drinks alcohol sometimes. But we don't.
I'm not quite sure what Go to Subway is.
So,
I'll think about that. I gotta think about that.
It's a very good idea. Instead of just going to a bar to have a good time or go to a nightclub or something, We'll
Sure.
just create our own nightclub.
Sure.
So we do it at home.
Sure.
So we can drink alcohol here. We can do.
Not a big
whatever we
drinking
want.
at home guy, but sure. Special
Because
occasions.
I think life is a little bit better doing at home. So
Super Bowl.
So you save money that way. So she smokes weed, she drinks alcohol, and
Alcohol.
she likes to party at home. And this is the one thing that caught my eye when, during the whole thing, she said this: I found Vinny handsome and interested.
Yes, he is drinking boasty
and
for
would
us.
like to earn a chance to get with a white guy. So she never been with a white guy.
I was hoping he would just never mention it. I was hoping we could go the rest of this doll's life and Vinny's short life without him ever having to talk about this. Here we are. Oh, I'm sure, Michael. I'm not ready for it.
So with her relationship history, and you're all right if I tell you about it? You all right with it? Okay. All right. So I'm going to tell you guys the truth about her, okay?
Okay.
So when she was 18 years old, she started dating guys. So during the school year, during her high school years, she hardly went out with anybody. So she waited till she graduated from high school to
Cool.
start dating.
Cool.
Because she was focused on her education more than anything else. So she wasn't interested to date back then. So she waited till she graduated. And right after she graduated, she dated a few black guys. So she
I don't like the
dated
way
a
he
few
said that.
black guys,
I don't like the way he says it.
but she never gave herself up. She never did. And why is it? Because they didn't earn it. They didn't earn it. So she didn't give herself up. So the truth is, she's been a virgin until she met me. So she lost her virginity at 18 with a female, but she never did it with a guy.
Nope. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that sucks so bad. The stories that he's making up suck so bad. We gotta do something. We gotta do something about him.
So she dated a few black guys, and all they wanted was of how she looked. Let's see here. What other things should I say? Do you want me to say some the last part of what got my attention about her? She said that she's gorgeous, and her personality is like winning the lottery. Her personality. And she found me very creative and a cool guy. And she would like to be my first black girlfriend. She would like to be my first black. But she ain't black. I see her as chocolate. I see her chocolate colored. And you accept that, don't you?
I'm trying to hold it in. I can't. I'm not allowed to. I broke my chair.
Fuck! God damn it!
Thank you,
Fuck!
thank you.
Stream's
Many
over!
people know the right armrest of my chair broke from watching these videos. It's Battle X 19 months from just punching it, right? And my child is sleeping in the next room, and I'm trying not to scream. Just in I don't even know what. Is it anger? Is it astonishment? I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm in a man. I'm a 24-year-old man who's completely in touch with his emotions. And bro, just thank you. And yet I can't begin to even describe any of the ways that I'm feeling. It's just a whirlwind of everything, and I need to let it out. Like, ugh.
You do? Because the reason why I say that she's chocolate colored, because I find her Swedish chocolate. And she found me very creative and a cool guy. And she would like to be my first black girlfriend. She would like to be my first black. But she ain't black. I see her as chocolate. I see her chocolate colored. And you accept it.
I went back for you guys. Now you have to listen to it again.
Because the reason why I say that she's chocolate colored, because I find her Swedish chocolate. That's why I gave her a nickname.
Swedish chocolate.
Hershey's Kiss. So her nickname from me is Hershey's.
I don't want to say it. What he said, my first, because someone's going to fucking clip it. All right? And I don't need that. The fact that he says that, and it's like totally, it's not good. The vibes of that, on top of everything else, the vibes are evil.
She likes Hershey's candy, and she's sweet as a Hershey. So that's her nickname from me. And how I got the name Casper, she named me Casper because Casper's a friendly ghost. She finds me friendly and also romantic at the same time. So she called me Casper. So she's Hershey's, I'm Casper.
No.
And
It's
I'm cool
just
with that. I'm pretty cool with that.
He's cool with that. He's cool with that. We're only 22 minutes in, folks, and I'm.
So she asked me. If I can give her a shot, to give her a chance, because she dated black guys and they all went downfall, and she was curious of how to be with a white man. And as of so far, she's enjoying the experience of being with a guy like me. So
It's so insanely racist, right? What the fuck? You made up this like insane story about how you're such a hero and you're such a, oh my God.
And babe, I just gotta ask you, what was the first thing you said right after we just got done smoking?
I want you to do me, unlike all those other guys.
And she said, Vinny, I think I'm falling for you. And that's what she said. I think I'm falling for you. Right after we got done smoking weed and
this sucks so bad. It sucks so fucking bad. His little fantasy that he's written for himself. This is just... How can you be a family member of his and not just like 5150 him? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure they've tried. But you also look at the rest of his family and it's like, okay, fucking hell. It's just like anybody. I get that's why no one. He's got no one left in his life because they've all tried to help him. I assume they've all tried to help him, right? I mean, I'm sure they all have a lot of problems too. But like, you would think being his friend and be like, hey man, you're really kind of going off the deep end. You need to leave your ex-wife alone, and you need to stop fucking these plastic dolls. And I don't know.
we got to know each other so well.
He hasn't said her age.
She started falling for me when she was getting to know me, and I started falling for her. And so right after we got done, she said that line, and it touched me inside.
And then he popped her hymen.
And I asked her, are you serious? I asked her, are you serious about that? And she was like, yes. And I asked her, what's the one thing you like about me? And she said, this is what her answer was.
Your little frog cock.
She said, my personality.
Oh, okay.
Living with me, and every time I go to work, she's there waiting for me.
I guess I'm not smoking his weed anymore.
That's what's special about her, and I don't think that I would get that with a human woman. I don't think I ever would.
No, you won't.
But the truth is, Brandy is bisexual as well.
Oh, God damn it.
So she likes women and men. but she doesn't have male friends. So right after those few black guys that she dated and she never gave herself up,
Stop saying like that.
she does not have any male friends. So what I mean by that, if there's a woman out there that doesn't have male friends, that means she is loyal to one man only.
Interesting.
And that's
So he's just getting this off of like Instagram accounts.
She doesn't have male friends. So I don't have to worry about her cheating on me or going behind my back
Yes.
or any like that.
Women, you can't have male friends.
So I am very proud of it.
We're in our Steve Harvey
But
era events.
She does have a male friend that is my friend.
Brad.
And it's B-Rad.
Okay.
So when she first met B-Rad,
Me.
she was a little nervous at first. She was a little nervous because she was afraid of getting attached to someone else. So once she got to know B-Rad is not that bad.
I'll never want to fuck him. Then it's fine. That's
When
what he's
you got to
saying.
know him,
He's saying that. I'm trying to cover her up. He's saying that since she met B-Rad, she realizes, oh, I'll never want to fuck B-Rad. I'll never leave Vinny for B-Rad.
and he is my friend, what did you call him? What did you call him after you got to know him and he's not that bad? That's right. She found B-Rad as a brother.
Yes.
She found B-Rad as a brother, but nothing more. And that touches me inside. So she told me if I had male friends of my own, she wouldn't mind building a friendship with my friends.
Okay.
And she already knows about my friend Michelle, my best friend Michelle.
Yeah.
She knows about her.
And that you desperately
And
wish
I
you could
told
fuck
her
her?
that she is my best friend, but Michelle and I are close. And she sees the text messages and also everything what I do with Michelle. And she is all right with Michelle. And just like I said, she's bisexual. And if I ever get the chance to date Michelle, Michelle has to accept her as well.
Come on. Real life friend, and I believe that she's a lesbian, right? Or at least that's what she told Vinny. So she is a lesbian. So his real life friend is in real life, and she's been in like some of his earlier videos, and I think she still talks to him. And she is a lesbian, just like Whitney Payton. And you wonder why these dolls all have this backstory of being bisexual or experimenting with women, and then being like, you know what? No, I'm done. I gotta go back. I gotta go back to this hunk of man right here. This 4'2" simpleton. It's crazy how he just relates everything to these dolls, like about his life, and just trying to find some way where he, I don't even know, like it just fixes all of his problems, which is his wife left him because he was filming himself just staying in tents for 24 hours and not paying attention to her, and also being abusive. And then now his like only friend left, his only friend, the only person that reaches out to him and then can drive to him and check up on him, he just keeps saying like, I sure hope we fuck. I want to fuck her. I want to fuck her and marry her, despite the fact that she's not straight. Hey, listen, we can keep being friends, but you gotta fuck me. It's a very dark look into his psyche.
If I ever end up dating a human woman again,
Which is never gonna happen.
I do not want to
Oh,
get
of course,
rid of her.
Grace. Many such
And
cases.
the reason why I don't want to get rid of her is because
The whole
if I
friend
have a
zone.
human girlfriend that lives
No,
in
we're
one
gonna put me
place
into friend
and I live on
zone.
my own,
You don't want to fuck me?
and if we
Why?
don't feel like moving in with each
Tamagotchi
other,
Pop,
right,
19 months. Welcome back. Thank you.
that she knows that I'll be loyal to my girlfriend because I have her. I have her, and she is all right with Michelle. And just like I said, she's bisexual. And if I ever get the chance to date Michelle, Michelle has to accept her as well. If I ever end up dating a human woman again, I do not want to get rid of her. And the reason why I don't want to get rid of her is because if I have a human girlfriend that lives in one place and I live in my own, and if we don't feel like moving in with each other right away, then she knows that I'll be loyal to my girlfriend because I have her.
So basically, if you missed it, what he's saying is that it's actually good. It's good that I have this sex doll and you're dating me, because anytime you don't want to fuck, I will never cheat on you because I'm going to fuck this big hunk of plastic that you'll make me put under the bed. Ladies, trying to get your man to not cheat? Well, get him an 800 pounds or $800 sex doll. This one only weighs like 60 pounds. You know what? Great logic there, Vince.
I have her to satisfy me if my girlfriend is not around.
I guess he just says it.
So, for example, if my human girlfriend comes around to visit me and all that, she's got to accept that I have her.
Imagine saying my human girlfriend as if like you're not an alien or someone who's going to quickly unalive that person. That's what a serial killer would say. That's what a woman killer would say. That is just someone who locks women up in a basement would say, "Oh, well, excuse me, I'm just looking for a human girlfriend here. Preferably one with skin, a lot of skin."
And just hopefully that she'll accept it.
This is my human girlfriend. This is my doll girlfriend.
I would not ever cheat on her with anyone else.
Because I have a sex doll.
So if
how is that reassuring to anybody? In genuine, do you know how easy it is to not cheat? Yeah, I do it every day. It's the easiest thing you can do.
So everyone get your weed and let's go another round. Let me turn this off real quick.
God bless him for that.
Let's go another round.
God bless Monkey Smoke Shop. Please, take him out. Save me from this hell I've created for myself. Hold that motherfucker in.
Hold it in. There we go. Now release, baby. There you go. Man, that was a good one.
He's just smoking Delta 7 THG.
Damn. This is some good shit, I will tell you that much. This is some good shit.
It's really creepy. It's creeping me
And
out
I'm
so
always
bad.
happy. There's no negative vibes around me at all. None at all.
Are you sure?